Hey folks, welcome back to Reus 2, and welcome back to Gazelle Alpha, where our damned plague era is in progress. If we return to our planet here, we had completed 2 of the 3 quests for the era, getting ourselves to the point where we only need 175 prosperity on the planet to complete the 3rd quest and earn a 3-star damned plague era. So that would be great. We only have 40 Aeon to work with, and we need 17 more prosperity. So part of our problem right now is that we have no more drafts and only 1 more upgrade charge, so I'm not entirely sure if we can use that or not. We also have all of our slots filled pretty much over the entire planet. Every slot is full, so anything we put in has to replace something else, which reduces prosperity, so we're in a bit of a sticky situation here. We do have the ability to get some more Aeon if we need it. So for example, we can spend 12 population to get 5 more and whatnot. We also have a couple of quests available. It seems like the one we're most likely to succeed on is going to be the Merchant Town. If we can get 6 more wealth, we get another draft and 2, what are they called? Upgrade charges. So, in Bearburg, the Merchant Town, we have this desert biome, these 2 desert biomes, this ocean biome, and this biome here. One thing that I want to think about is what level 2 stuff do we have? So in terms of plants, we have the olive tree, which grants 50 growth. And if we look at Bearburg here, we need 25 food to get to the next level, but we only need 20 science. So we might be better off trying to boost science. If we can get 17 science for 40 Aeon without taking away too much. Like, the problem is we want wealth as well. So it's more difficult to get wealth, but the payoff is probably better. Let's take a look here at our buildings. So we get an extra 8 gold for each mystery. And then, if we can get 2 more distinct... No, if we get 1 more distinct biotica with the base gold yield, we get another 100 gold. So that's something we can work on. We can use the market to try and boost our wealth here. So in terms of 2 stars, we have the olive tree. Or rather, we have the olive tree, the rubber tree, and the sargassum. The sargassum, we won't be able to get any of the benefits from because the biome is only 1 tile wide. We can't place the rubber tree because we don't have rainforest, so it's really just the olive tree. We can get 50 health from that. In terms of animals, we don't have any level 2 animals, and then in minerals, we do have desert salt, but it would cost us... It would cost us 7 biodiversity, which I don't think we're going to have access to. We have 4 biodiversity, so we can't place a 2nd desert salt. So getting to another draft charge and getting another unique level 2 something would be good. But we also want wealth. So what do we have in the way of wealth? Distinct base yield of gold is something we want. So do we have a rattlesnake or a sandcat here? We have the sandcat. We do not have the rattlesnake. I think we want to leave these 2 alone. They're very high. So for example, if adjacent to a critter biome and a predator biome, we get plus 10 for each of those. So this would be, if we replace the jasper here, we would get 30 gold. But this is already producing 30 gold, so that's not an upgrade for us. What about... How does this work? Distinct biotica that have a base yield of gold within the borders. So... Let's see. That's gold. That's gold. That's gold. That's food. If we replace the jerboa... We'll lose 20 gold from the sandcat, losing its adjacency bonus. and we'll lose the food from the burrow. So maybe the better thing to do is to replace this ocean with a desert tile. Because then we can put down the rattlesnake. That gets us the plus 100 gold from the market. Because it makes this the whole thing. In fact, connecting the biome up might even do that on its own, because then we'd have iron and topaz as well. So we'd give up, what would we give up? 30 gold. We give up 50 gold to gain 100, and we'd get 2 slots just by turning this into desert. I think that's right. And then we get 8 gold for mystery. That's legacy, so we can't do anything with it. I think maybe this is... I think I'm right here. I think we'll gain a net of 50 gold if we just turn this into a desert. Let's check that. So... we're at 19 and 5. I'm going to quick save here, and we're going to try this out. Let's change this ocean to desert. Let's speed this up. So what happened there? Now we're 18 and 5. So why don't we... oh, it's within the borders. Okay. We did actually... that did actually pop our prosperity up by 1 from 157 to 158. So we got a little bit of science. And the merchant is making an invention. Bearberg is inventing a new luxury. So they have created table salt. +1 population and +3 wealth. That pushes us up to 162. That's very nice. And it pushes our wealth to 21 of 25. Okay. So, we have a food booster slot here. And what can we put in here? We don't have the biodiversity for salt. We don't have a level 2 animal. We could put another olive tree here for food, but we really want wealth. I guess this would give our prosperity a boost. We might not be able to get the wealth, but let's see. This -40 if adjacent to a plant, so that's a mineral, that's a mineral, that's an animal, that's empty. So we could do this. We're exporting table salt. Okay. So, yeah, the trick is getting more wealth in here. If I had a draft for the desert, that could be something good. Okay. So we're not going to get another invention here. If we got more wealth, we could get another trade route here. What about inventions and trade routes here? Nothing going on here in this city. And we'd need 6 more wealth to get a trade route here, so that's not going to happen. I think we go for the olive orchard, or the olive tree here for the prosperity, and then we try and figure out, oh, this isn't actually empty. Wait, I'm on the wrong... am I on the wrong tile? Wait a minute. How does this have... wait, which was the ocean tile? Oh, I guess the jasper can exist in both, because I think this was in the ocean, right? If I go to minerals, there's jasper in the desert, and there's jasper in the ocean, so that remained in place. Interesting. Okay. Well, for now, I guess it makes the most sense to put the food in there. But we really need... we'd love to get more wealth. Yeah, we're up to 165, so 75 food will get us like 3 more. I don't think that's enough. We want wealth, and I don't have a way to get it. Where can I get more prosperity? I mean, I do know that the... not the jade, the rainforest, the jade ritual gave us a lot of wealth. Distinct plants in the biome, we wouldn't get anything from that. There's no plants. I mean, I guess there's the olive tree. I don't know, I guess it would require 8 biodiversity, and we don't have that. Or it's picking it's picking that out from the one rainforest we do have. We can't put another jade here. What can we do? How do we get more wealth? I guess we start looking at what we have and then start replacing things. So the salt and the olive tree are too good. Quartz is only 20. We could maybe replace that. Jasper's 30. Jerboa is 15. So yeah, we could replace maybe the quartz or the jasper or the jerboa with something. What do we have that's got more? This adds science and biodiversity. 15's not a lot. 25 I already have. Iron's 15. I mean, I'd love to place another desert salt, but we don't have the way to do that. I don't have another. Let's see. Actually, if we turn one of these rainforest tiles, but we can't do that because too much of our adjacency is happening there. Minerals. Desert salt. So, like the requirements keep changing here. Yeah, this requires 7 in this biome. And this is a connected biome. What about here? It's still 7 for some reason. If we wanted to place it in this tile. Or I guess if we... So hold on. Desert salt. It requires a 2-star slot, so we'd have to upgrade here. The sagebrush is providing 19. The limestone's providing 105. Counts as barren. So what if we tried to upgrade this biome and then replace, like, it doesn't have, it says that it needs 4+, right? Desert salt needs a level 2 slot. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, it's really tough. There's not a lot I can think of to do in terms of, like, replacing existing stuff. Those are too good. I don't want to mess with those. Like the jasper, let me make sure. We need distinct biotica that have a base yield of gold within the borders. And so what's not gold? Maybe we replace the jerboa. Yeah, if we replace the jerboa with something that is distinct and has a base yield of gold, we will get the market benefit there. So what can we place there? Desert plants. These are all not gold. Olive tree doesn't work. Animals. We could replace we could replace this with a rattlesnake. Or maybe we replace this with a rattlesnake. What is this doing for folks? This is 15 food. Yeah, this guy I think we can replace with a rattlesnake, so let's do that. That trades food for gold and gets us the market benefit, I think. Because we don't have a rattlesnake already. Okay. So... why is this at 5 instead of 6? I thought that was at 6 already. Do I need to speed up time a little bit? Wait a minute. Did I put it in the wrong biome? It's not in this biome. Or no, it should be in this biome. Oh, it's within borders. It's within borders, right? Base gold yield within borders. So we need a rattlesnake in here then. And yeah, that went over to this town, so they're getting the gold. All right. I guess we replaced the jerboa with a rattlesnake. That should increase the wealth of the merchant town. And now this is at 6, so we need one more base gold. I don't know if we can... I don't know if we even have that. Yeah, it's just a little tiny bit of gold. That's not enough. So we got to use this slot, or... Well, we don't have a level 2 desert anything, right? We have the olive tree. But we need gold. Topaz, jasper, quartz, and redstone. I think we have them all already, right? There's jasper, quartz, there's topaz. Do we not have redstone? Okay, so if we place a redstone, we can get some a little tiny bit of additional gold. I guess we'll give up 20 to get 5, so that not really, we'll lose a little bit of gold. But we'll get another 100 from the market. So which of these does it make the most sense to replace with the redstone? How does this work? This gains 15 science and 5 gold if adjacent to a plant. So let's place the redstone here. And then let's place the olive tree here. We'd have to upgrade this to a level 2 slot. We did get the benefit from the market now. What does that do for our overall gold? I don't think it's going to get us to 25. No, it gets us to 23. So using that slot for an olive tree, while it'll be good for our prosperity, doesn't help us with this quest. And I think we need to get like a level 2 desert something here. Alternatively, we could just go to finish this and not worry about this. So if I upgrade this to level 2 and put in the plant, or the olive tree, yeah, that should give us a big chunk of population. And that might be enough to push us to 175 here. So let me see if I can do this. Current slot boosters will disappear, though. So where does it make the most sense to use my last booster? What do I have that's level 2 that I can use? That's going to give me a lot of stuff. We have the olive tree, gives me 50 food. And then we have desert salt. The only way that works... Yeah, we don't have the biodiversity for that. The only way that works is if we, like, tear down a bunch of stuff and put in a new desert somewhere. So, yeah. Is there anything else we could put here that gets us gold before we upgrade this? You're not a gem. This is 20 gold if we put the jasper here. We were gonna, yeah, well, if we put the plant here, we will get a benefit from the redstone. It'll gain another 15 science and 5 gold. I think that's the best I can... I don't really know what else to do. Feels like I don't have enough to do anything else. So, okay. Apparently that got destroyed. Let's put the redstone back. And then let's put in the olive tree. And let's see what that does for our prosperity. It's got to be a lot of food. We're 24 of 25. That's so frustrating. And we're at 171. I need a little bit more prosperity. What's trash here that I can replace? Let's see. Quartz is just giving me 20 gold. Can I do better than that? I mean, I'm worried about losing the market benefit. Because how many distinct biotica do we have? We have olive. Olive is 1, salt is 2, quartz is 3, jasper is 4, sandcat's 5, rattlesnake's 6. Redstone 7. Topaz is 8. Iron is 9, right? But they have to have a base yield of gold. So we have 1. I think that counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? We have 7? Yeah, we have 7. So I can't replace anything that has a base yield of gold, which means the only thing I can really replace is the iron. Which, let's see, we're getting 25 from this, and our overall prosperity on the planet is up a little bit because of the abundance thing. But if I replace this with the gold, that pushes this to 25. Yeah, maybe that's what I do here. So what am I adjacent to here? I'm adjacent to iron, redstone, topaz, and rattlesnake. So what is the highest gold I can get for this desert tile? Let's see. I can't put any 2-star there. Topaz is not adjacent, so we'd get... Yeah, if we put topaz next to topaz, that's another 30 gold, right? On top of the 10 base. So that would get me 40 gold positive. We could get 20 from this, plus the adjacency bonus here, 15. So that's 35. So it might be topaz here. Yeah, I think topaz next to topaz is our best bet. Let's replace the iron with topaz. That should boost my wealth to 25, I think. Right, because both of these now are outputting 25 instead of 10. Yeah. I think that's enough to complete this level 3 quest. It is. Okay. So we get a draft. And we get 2 more upgrade charges. So... Oh, and we've completed the era. Okay, so we got a 3-star Damned Plague era. Continue for high score or skip to the conclusion. I don't think there's anything else for us to earn. Although I would be curious if we came in here. What could we get? Oh, look at this. Okay. 1-star gem, 1-star animal, 2-star plant, or 2-star animal. Gila monster, date palm, ostrich, lapis lazuli. And then there's a bunch of cohorts and stuff as well. But we're not going to spend any of this, so it's interesting, but yeah, I learned a lot from this planet. I definitely learned quite a lot from this planet. And made some mistakes, but in the end, we did get a 3-star challenging era for our second era here. Let's complete and move on to the end. Looks like we get some bonus prosperity as well. The evil scientist achieved success. The forbidden formula is poisoning people. So they evolve or mutate into a new race? Port Bear Wilds is affected too. So is Bearberg. They're all turning into this purple race now. Brains. Complete the Damned Plague turning point at 2. So there was a bunch of achievements there. All right, so planet completed on difficulty giant. We gain prosperity from the session in distinct biomes. Final score 205. 1 star on the Iron Age is disappointing, but 3 stars on Damn Plague is very nice. Okay, we earned some rewards here. Let's take a look. So, you achieved the star rating for the first time. Good job. You get an Apex Bioticum unlock as a reward. Okay. And then we get an Apex Bioticum award from each of these. Okay, let's receive our rewards. First up, from the Iron Age, we picked up Scarlet Macaw, a paradise bird that does golden mystery. Comes with the Squirrel Monkey, science, and gold. And the topaz, which we already had, I think. What do we get here? The beaver. A big gold bioticum. Comes with the white willow for science, amber for gold, and white mulberry for science and gold. Very nice. Okay. Next up. The lychee tree. All animals in the biome gain 15 gold. That's a 2-star, but that's very nice for food. Comes with the squirrel, the red deer, and the musk deer. Squirrel is food. Red deer is food. Musk deer is food with 20 gold and 20 food, and tagged herbivore prey if adjacent to a mineral biome. Interesting. It gains a tag. Oh, what do we got here? The gray wolf, a 2-star animal, domesticatable, 2x predator, output of 50, pack hunter plus 60 gold for each distinct adjacent herbivore bioticum. And then the raccoon dog, an herbivore, and the musk deer, which we just unlocked as well. Really interesting stuff. Good rewards here. New stuff to play with. And our profile collection goes up. Okay, we've got a bunch of new stuff. We'll check this out as soon as we're finished. Moving along. All right, so we hit level 4. We unlock the planet shop. Or we unlock something in the planet shop. I guess the ability to buy an extra draft charge. That seems pretty strong. We can now buy border boosters in the planet shop with technology to inspire city to expand. That's really strong. That's going to help us complete quests by getting cities that are larger than size 6. Plus, we can now choose the Huntress and the Pirate Queen as the main spirits of our planet. We can now buy upgrade charge and microcharge in the planet shop. You can get emblems, raise the city's population to gain powerful emblems that can upgrade your biotica. 2-star effects. From now on, achieving 2 stars in an era will grant additional rewards. Okay. And then next up would be the Frost Giant and the Taiga biome. Interesting. Okay. So, that's our second planet completed. And, you know, we've unlocked some new stuff. I'm still not sure how we unlock things like micros, but, like, it didn't say we unlocked it, but we did unlock it in the... We unlocked the ability to buy micros in the planet shop, so... Not sure when we get to use them, or how we unlock the ability, but let's go ahead and create our next planet. Let's get started again. Okay, choose a human spirit that will seed the destiny of this planet. So we've done the Sage, and we've done the Inventor. We have the Huntress, the Pirate Queen, and the Goddess as the main spirits. So having done the Sage and the Inventor, we also had the Pirate Queen. You know what I didn't realize? I didn't realize this. I think this affects the entire planet. All plants gain 20 food, right? I don't think I took that into account. I thought it was only his city. And I think it was the same with the Tinker, so I might have made a mistake there. So the Pirate Queen, all Biotica gain plus 50% gold and plus 50% mystery if adjacent to at least one fish or predator bioticum. The Huntress, all herbivores gain 100% food if there are exactly 2 instances of this bioticum in this biome. So that one seems a little tough to manage. The Goddess, biotica within the Goddess's city borders gain 50% food, science, and gold. All right, so that one functions more the way I thought it did, where it only affects her city. But still, that means her city is going to be extremely strong, right? Maybe we'll choose her because she seems easier to deal with. Let's do a Goddess planet. So, for our plant, we have to make a choice. Do we want to go with rainforest, or I think we go back to forest here. Oh, wait, they have some new abilities. Hold on. So, she's interested in gold. Rainforest is more science, forest is more food. Ocean giant, high yield, mixed, mystery, fish and animals. Mystery is valued by different leaders. Actually, let's find out. What is the goddess's... How does the goddess work? That's the huntress. The goddess. Okay. So, mystery grants gold and food for her. Okay. The cat temple grants mystery and food if there are cat biotica on the planet. More gold for element biotica from the overseer. More gold if there are ocean minerals within the borders. And then gems. Statue grants gold and science for elements. Minerals, fur biotica. We've never really gotten to this. Have 120 plus prosperity and more wealth than a neighbor. We might actually get here on this run because all of our work is going to be focused on the goddess's city. So, gems, animals, each gold in the animal within borders within the highest gold. Each golden animal. So we either focus on gems or animals, kind of making our way up the chain here. Gems or animals. And then she wants gold. So we would make her, what, a desert city? But there's not a lot of mystery. But all biotica gain plus 50%. I think for gold, she's a desert city, right? Yeah, let's go with the goddess. So this sort of doesn't matter, but we have some new abilities. Create mountain. The create natural fissure mountain. The mountain adds 3 slots above the top row, giving you new connection options. +1 rugged per mountain slot in the taiga. The mountain cannot overlap with other natural features and cannot be placed in the ocean. Okay. We'll have to experiment with that. So we're going to have desert and ocean. I think we just go back with forest giant here for food. And we'll leave the difficulty as it is. So we still can't get past the medieval era. So we're only going to have 2 eras. So maybe we won't get to that 3rd project. But Apex mode is full draft. All right, yeah. So we're going to go with a goddess planet. We're going to give her a big old desert to play with a mountain, apparently. Although we can also create a sanctuary or a creek, possibly. We'll have to investigate that. But let's go ahead and create the planet. We'll get started here. So the goddess is interested in gold. We're definitely going to give her a big old desert to play with. So let's start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make you a big old desert. Okay. And then you make our city. Okay. So we start with West Flats Oasis. Now, the next thing I want to do is when we get to our second city, I want it to be primarily an ocean city, but I want to try to get some depth. So I think I need to make like a huge ocean. And I don't want these guys expanding to it. I want them expanding to cover, I want them to have an entire desert as their borders. I don't know a way to control that though. I would prefer them to take all this desert. I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if they grabbed an ocean or two. We can put some gold. It would give us a little bit of diversity, right? So maybe that's fine. And I'll just create a big, huge ocean here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, if I create 6, do I get any deeps? Let me see. Because everything's been shallow up to now. Oh, we did get some deeps. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is deep. Okay. So, why did that happen this time? Because I made an ocean that was 6 wide? Interesting. So our second city is going to go here and be an ocean city. It's going to take up all these tiles. So we need some kind of land for it to be on. And I guess the thing that makes the most sense is probably... we'll just make like one forest tile here. That'll give us a place to settle our second city. Luckily, terraforming doesn't cost anything. Okay. So over here, we need to get started with our Eon. We can get a settler and a draft charge from having 3 wealth. So what do we have? We've got 4 slots, and we have a booster here. What does this do? Plant booster. Plus 50% of the primary yield for the plant. Okay. So we're getting 50% booster from that, and 50% booster from the goddess's ability, right? We get some benefits from mystery as well. Now, what are emblems? The city will grant you one of their emblems with 7 more population. The goddess will grant a goddess emblem 1 star if it raises its population by 7, plus 10% primary yield for each gem bioticum. Okay. So if that's the one we're going to get, then we want to focus on gems. We were talking about focusing on either gems or animals. So it seems like we want to focus on gems. That's going to synergize with the things we can build and with the potential emblem we're going to get. We're going to want population and gems. So let's see what we can stick in here. We can put in the sagebrush. That's the only plant we have for the desert right now. So this would give us 15 science and 1 biodiversity. I don't know if that's worth doing. Because it doesn't advance... It gives us some prosperity in science. And I guess eventually, like... It could get an invention if we get some technology. But is that worth doing? We can always replace it later, I guess. But I think we want food. We want population and wealth, right? So in terms of wealth, we can go with the Sandcatcher Boa connection. But I think we start with wealth here to complete this. So quartz is a straight up 20. Redstone is 5, but it gains a nice bonus if it's adjacent to a plant bioticum. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do place... maybe we can place the sagebrush here. It's a booster, so we'll get some prosperity out of it. And then we can place the redstone next to it, adjacent to it. So really, this slot, or that slot count as adjacency. We want them to expand their borders to the west, but I can't really control that. Let's go with redstone here. Counts as an empty slot. So I think we want to preserve this as an empty slot next to that. I think we'll come over here with the redstone near the city. And then we might need to place the quartz as well. So that is actually pretty nice. We get 23 science and 15 gold. We're up to 3 biodiversity and quite a bit of science, but I don't think we're going to hit our wealth goal here. No, we need another 15 wealth. So it comes down to, we know we're focusing on gems. So we don't have any gems yet. Let's go ahead and throw a quartz in here. And then, where do I want to place it? This counts as empty, which might be good if we can get like the ostrich. Counts as an empty slot. So like if we could put the ostrich there, that'd be great. Do we put the quartz here or here? I guess it at this point in the game, it sort of doesn't matter. I'll throw it down here for now. That should get us to 3 wealth. And let us complete our first city request. See, they're expanding the wrong way. I don't really want you guys expanding this way. They decided what to do. So now... Now they've got ocean as well as desert, which I'm not... I wish there was a way to control this. I guess I should have just put the ocean on the other side of the planet. All right, well, we've got ocean over here. Ocean's good at mystery and food. We saw that last time. Who do we want to call in? The diplomat wants prosperity for all. The more developed cities, the better. That is not something we're doing because we are working on just this city. But the pirate queen could be good. Let's call the pirate queen and let's have her settle the second city here. Where's the pirate queen? No, where's the pirate queen? I can't rotate the planet. Okay, hold on. Let me click on you. Choose a location. Yes, right there. There we go. Okay. So you guys are going to settle there and have all this lovely ocean to yourself. Now we're not going to worry. We're not going to put too much work into these guys. Stay glorious. Changes when the city gains a neighbor. Let's see what happens here. Have more wealth than the pirate queen. Okay. So all we need here is prosperity. We gained a chunk of ocean here. I was thinking about having them grow out westward to try and like claim as much of the ocean as possible so that this town goes westward and claims the desert, but maybe I just live with my mistake here. Let's see. For you guys, we can get another settler and another draft charge by getting your wealth to 3. So why don't we do that? You've got 4 ocean tiles. So for ocean, we've got a gate and bedrock. For plants, we have clownfish and herring. And for plants, we have anemone and kelp. So I want to get you some gold. The clownfish gets a benefit if it's adjacent to the sea anemone. So let's place the sea anemone. And let's place the clownfish. Then let's place the agate. Oh, we've already finished. Okay, that was enough. So you guys are at 3 wealth. So we're going to need more wealth over here. That's fine. Is that enough for you to expand? They're interested. So I guess we need to fill this. No biotica just outside borders reported. Oh, that's interesting. So biotica just outside borders would be how you encourage them to expand in a particular direction, right? Okay. Let's come over here. Let's make a forest. Oh, we have the micros menu available now. Okay, that's changed. I didn't notice that. We don't have these. We need an expansion charge. Okay, so the creek, the mountain, and the whatever require expansion charge. Let's come over here and make a big old forest. Okay, now I want to call somebody to settle this tile. Who do we have? The botanist loves plants. The weirder the better. Looks to gain science and food from them. Inspired extra food and science for each mystery within the borders. Okay, that's interesting. And then the huntress likes food and gold. Always looking for a quarry or a companion to live from the wilds of the land. Gains extra food for each mystery within borders. 5 food versus 4 food and 4 science. Seems like that's better. Loves plants. Yeah, let's call the botanist. We haven't played with him. Let's have them settle that city. We don't get anything for completing their quest, so for now I'm going to leave them alone. We'll worry about the other cities in the era. The main reason I'm settling this is to get more Eon here. Okay, that puts us to 35 Eon. For the goddess village, we definitely want to put something outside their borders to entice them to grow to the west, and we want to build our first project. So, we definitely talked about doing gems. Lots of gem work. So we have, what do we have right now? We have, this is an element and construction. The quartz is element and gem. The sagebrush is undergrowth, and then this is an empty slot. So for the project we can do in this era, we do have this, so we could get 40 gold if we put 2 ocean minerals here. The cat temple gains mystery and food. We don't have any cat biotica. We gain from element biotica with overseer, and we gain from gems with gems. So wait a minute, we had 1 element, right? Yeah, redstone is element, and quartz is element. So we already have 2 element. So maybe that's the way we go here. And then if we get so we get 60 gold, and another 60 if we get another element. So it's not the absolute... 120 gold isn't the best output. That would be the 12 mystery, 60 food, I think. Because I think 12 mystery would turn into... What does 12 mystery turn into for her? 60 gold and 24 food. So yeah, the cat temple might be the best. But in terms of cat biotica, I think we only have 1, right? We have the sand cat, but that's it. If we go into like, yeah, we have stoat and rabbit. So there's no way we're getting the cat temple. Let's go after overseer, and let's look to put a 3rd element within our borders. Do we have something for the ocean over here that counts as element? So no element there. What about minerals? Volcanic and gem. Bedrock counts as 2x element, so let's throw that right there, and that'll get us another 60 gold. And that might actually complete this quest for us. Right? Yeah, so now we're getting 120 gold. That's going to push up our wealth quite a bit. There we go. We completed the level 2 quest. Okay, so we're off to a good start. We've got 30 more Aeon until the first era. And we know we learned something today. If we push something outside the borders, they'll grow the direction we want to. So I probably want to continue growing their wealth. I want to see what their next quest is. And we've already got 2 other cities ready for the next era, whatever that might be. We've got 3 draft charges available. So lots of good stuff for next episode. But that's going to be it for this time. When we come back, we'll continue this new planet. And we will try to, you know, do really well and get 3-star eras and complete all kinds of objectives and unlock new content. This game is just blowing me away with how much fun and how interesting and engaging it is. Hope you guys are enjoying it too. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.